What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my best version of me. So, I wanted to ask you guys something. Just like, what exactly are you guys happy for? Like, you know, I mean, are you happy that you got a job? Are you happy that you're in a relationship? Are you happy that you're not in a relationship? What are you guys happy for? That's the question inquiring minds want to know. Because that's what today's sermon was at church. It was about being happy where you are. And I thought that was awesome. Just talking about, you know, people just being happy where you are instead of, you know, having a sour attitude about certain things, or about, instead of being like, I'll be happy as soon as I meet the right person, or I'll be happy as soon as I get promoted, or I'll be happy as soon as I start this business. Instead of that, it's about being happy where you are. So being happy while you're waiting to get promoted, or being happy enjoying the single life and being happy while you're waiting to meet that other person that will be the future, you know, your other half. You know, about, you know, let's say you're saving up for a car and you're driving a beater. You don't have the car that you want, but you're not walking. So, you know, instead of saying, oh, I'll be happy once I get the car that I want, be like, you know what? I'll be happy once I get the car that I want, but for now, I am happy with this beater car because at least I'm not walking. Could be worse, you know? Or instead of being like, I'll be happy once I get this promotion, change that mindset and be like, I'll be happy while I'm in my current position, learning all I can to get promoted. Because in my eyes, you know, that's the way it works kind of in the business world. I mean, like, all the positions that I've ever had where I have had the honor of promoting somebody to manager, the way I look for my managers is, and this is what an old mentor did for me, is I look for the person that is hungry to get promoted. I look for the person that is happy where they are, but they are learning and wanting and thriving on being promoted. So instead of saying, oh, I want this promotion, and then trying to learn about it, I'm going to hire the person that is content where they are in their position, but they're learning everything they can about taking on a new manager position or a new role or whatever. They're learning all the responsibilities. They're taking it upon themselves to learn and enforce those responsibilities. They're basically the manager without the manager title. So, you know, that's, in my eyes, those are the best people that get promoted, you know, and those end up making the best managers. So it's all about just being happy where you are. You know, I thought that was the coolest message ever. Because my life has not always been, you know, where it is now, where I'm happy now. There were times in my life where I was not happy. Like, I mean, and this is literally like 6 months ago to a year, you know? I mean, just 6 months ago to a year, I was not a happy person. I mean, I fought with depression. Hopefully you can see me because there's a huge glare on my phone because I'm driving. Sorry. Sorry for that glare, people. This is the pros and cons about doing YouTube videos in your car while you're driving. So that looks a little bit better. I'm trying to hurry up and get off the freeway and get to a shady spot. Totally lost my train of thought there. Trying to not... Hey, I know that guy. Your dad's my friend. He's a DoorDasher. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I don't even know what I was saying. I got to go back and look at the other video and see what I was saying. I know what I was saying. So I was saying that I wasn't always happy the way I am now. Like right now, my life it's not always, every single day is not always the best day, and it's not always filled with joy and happiness and all that, but I make it happy. I make it filled with joy and happiness and peace and love and all that. You know, every time something negative comes around me, my first response is, get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satan. God, I trust you. That's what I say. I mean, God, I trust you. And whatever bad thing I'm going through, I just keep saying, God, I trust you. And I mean it and I believe it until that feeling surpasses me and I don't feel it anymore. Then I know that God has done his thing, you know? But I wasn't always in this good place. Like I said, I used to be really depressed. I thought about taking my life a couple times. I was not always in this best state of headspace where I'm at now, you know, but I knew that I could get there, and I didn't know what was bothering me. I knew that something was bothering me, but I didn't know what. So I just prayed on it, and I was like, God, look, you know how I am. You know me better than I know myself, and you know that I am not like this. You know that I'd rather be happy and peaceful and joyful and happy-go-lucky and everything. Like, I don't want to be upset and pissed off and in a bad mood and snapping at people every day. Like, I don't want to do that. And I don't know why I was like that. I just was. But I know now from praying on it and believing that God can help me and helping myself when I had the chance. Like if I felt that I was in a bad mood, or if I felt that I wanted to snap at somebody for doing me wrong, I would catch myself and make myself be in a better mood. Uh-oh, chicken, you gotta hurry. I don't want to. Look at the little chickens. Look at the chickens. Oh, they're not coming in the picture. Look at the chickens. I don't want to hit them. Okay. Any chickens crossing the road, only in Washington. So, yeah, so every time I had a bad thought or something, I would make myself have a good thought. And so I would just check that bad thought, kick it to the curb, and think about something good. That's how you change your mindset, but you have to be aware of it. You can't just hope that it's going to happen or think that it's going to happen at the right time. If you're really trying to change your mindset and be happy where you are, instead of being upset, when you find yourself upset, think of something that would make you happy, or just think of a happy thought. Think, just be like, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be, and even talk to your mood. So if you're in a bad mood and you want to be in a good mood, tell yourself, for one, get behind me, Satan. Bad mood, you are not welcome here. Leave and don't come back. All I want in my life is happiness and love and peace and joy and just lovingness. I would say that out loud to myself, just like I'm saying it to you. That's what I would do to get over my hard times of feeling like depressed or bummed out or anxiety or stress or whatever. I would just talk to it and be like, you're not welcome here. Go away. All I want is happiness. And I would think about happy thoughts, think about things that make me happy. It's impossible to think about something that makes you happy and to be sad at the same time, or to be in a bad mood and to think about something that makes you happy. It's impossible to do both of those at the same time. So usually one takes over the other. So if you're in a bad mood and you're trying to think of happy, usually happy will take over and you will be happy. Or vice versa. So, just remember, your thoughts are super, super powerful, and how you think and the way that you tell your mind to think is very, very powerful. So I love that my pastor was talking about that and just talking about be happy where you are. I love that. That is so cool. All right, this is to be continued. Hi, Charlie and Hunter. Hi, you guys. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. You guys are so excited. They're so excited. My dogs are so excited. All right. Let's get out of the car. Sorry for that hand in your face. Oh, I'm talking to YouTube. There's the doggies. Well, you can't see them through the fence. Oh, dang, I almost tripped. Did you see that? I almost ate it. Not much. All right, you guys. Well, that's basically my rant there. I mean, basically, like, I just wanted to, you know, I don't even know. I kind of, honestly, I got home from work, went and hung out with some friends that I haven't seen in like a really long time, like probably, I don't know, 7 years or so. But I went and hung out with them, and kind of lost my momentum with the video. So I'm not gonna lie. I mean, now I came back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish the video. Excuse me. I rewatched what I had already recorded, and everything I basically wanted to say about being happy where you are, I basically said. I mean, I don't want to beat the dead horse or whatever that saying is, but basically, I mean, that's all I was trying to say is just be happy where you are. You know, be happy in your current place before God will give you more that will make you happy. You know, I mean, like God's not gonna put more on your plate until he knows that you can handle what's on your plate, you know, and then he knows that, you know, you're happy where you are. Then he'll give you more to be happy about. So, you know, that's all I got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because that tells the algorithm that more people out there like yourself enjoy watching the content and enjoy watching the videos and want to see more videos. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys' support, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.